Good evening, students. The next topic which we are going to do, it is Earth as the home of humankind and condition that exists there. So we will study that how we can say that Earth as the home of humankind, that it is a right place for not only human beings but for the plants, animals to survive. So Earth, as all of you know, that Earth is one of the planet of our solar system, and it is the fifth largest planet and the third nearest to the sun. So it is a unique planet. The reason it is given there, because it is the only planet in the solar system where life is known to exist. Several conditions which favors life on Earth as follows: distribution of land and water. So all of you know that on Earth is known as a blue planet. The reason behind that 71% of the land it is under water and 29 is under land. So no doubt that distribution of land and water is uneven. In the southern hemisphere, it is a anti-topple arrangement of land and water directly opposite side of the Earth. Southern hemisphere, the area of land and water are nearly equal, whereas in the southern hemisphere there is nearly 15 times as much water as land. So more water you will find in the southern hemisphere, whereas in the northern hemisphere almost land and water percentage is equal. Clear? The greatest land masses form an almost complete griddle in the northern hemisphere. The land masses are narrowest in the southern hemisphere. The Antarctic landmass has three areas, one extending towards South Africa, other to South America, and another to Australia. So this was the distribution of water on the land and water on the Earth. Next, it is the Earth, the only planet with the life on it. So biosphere is the sphere of life. Clear? Where all the sphere, it spread all the three sphere. Which all three spheres? Lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere. Clear? Biosphere supplies the essential requirements, that is light, heat, water, food and living space. It is also called the ecosystem. Clear? It represents a stable equilibrium of various physical and biological activities. Air, water, man, animals, plantations, soil, bacteria, all are interrelated in the life sustaining system called environment. Clear? So solar energy is very much important for the ecological balance, and it is used for the photosynthesis process. All of you know that plants, they make their food under sun, and they will release the oxygen and they will inhale the carbon dioxide. So nitrogen circle, 78% of Earth, it contains nitrogen. It is very essential for the plant's growth. Lack of nitrogen can cause a serious damage to the crop productions. Nitrogen is absorbed by the soil and plant for their growth. It is released in the atmosphere by the decomposition of dead plants in the form of ammonia. So this circle, nitrogen circle, is also very, very important. Now next, it is a heat cycle. Heat is one of the prime requirement of the life, and this is supplied by solar radiations. It is calculated that the solar heat, you can see the diagram here, beta. See heat circle. 45% of the heat energy is absorbed by the ground. Only 45 was able to reach. इसमें से जो है, you can say that 5% जो है of the energy as sensible, 24% as a latent heat जो हमारे water vapors और उसमें है. ठीक है? From this example you can see 15% absorbed by the atmosphere, 45% reaches the ground. Radiations जो हो रहा है 40% जो है वो reflect back हो जाता है. Clear? Then oxygen circle, it supports life. Oxygen supports a life, and it also helps in a great deal in maintaining the ecological balance.